MAGA rioter Michael Sparks got slapped with a huge prison sentence after telling the court that he was sad that Trump wasn't successful on January 6. As reported by CBS News' Scott MacFarlane, Sparks was a Civil War promoting Capitol rioter and the first to illegally enter the Capitol building during that riot, told Judge Timothy Kelly during the sentencing hearing that he was remorseful about storming the Capitol, but only because it didn't actually help anything, and that he's also remorseful that our country is in the state that it's in. He then emphasized that he is not remorseful that he went up there to, quote, make his voice heard. I'm not remorseful about anything that I've done. Oh, except that it didn't work. Oh, great. So now, here's the thing. According to court records, Sparks was the first rioter to enter the building, as I mentioned before, after jumping through a broken window smashed in by a Proud Boy named Dominic Pezzola. That's on the Senate side, and then he joined the mob that chased a lone Capitol police officer upstairs towards the floor of the Senate as members were fleeing the chamber. And if you're still not convinced that he was there to use more than just his voice and that he wanted Trump to win by stealing the election, social media posts shown to the jury during this trial were filled with election conspiracies and violent rhetoric. In fact, it started out by saying, wouldn't it be something if 70 million came to arms? We the people are with you, 70 million strong. Let us know if we need to bear arms, he wrote in several different posts. So that's with Trump in trying to overturn the election. Evidence also showed that Sparks had came to Washington, D.C. On December 12th, 2020, and watched and recorded a speech by the My Pillow guy, Mike Pillow. So, of course, Mike Pillow, pretty famous for election conspiracy theories. On December 17th, 2020, Sparks posted a story from the right-wing Epoch Times, which repeated some claims from crazy conspiracy theorist Sidney Powell, who,
in Venezuela,
famous for that. And this is somebody who's so unhinged that not even Tucker Carlson believed her. Tucker Carlson was like, that lady's crazy. Now, of course, he did that behind the scenes, but in front of the camera, he's like, well, I don't know if we really have, we could verify your claims. You could perhaps bring some proof, but I think you make a good case. No, she doesn't. Just complete and utter nuttery from her. And then, of course, getting back to Sparks, he, on December 20th, 2020, the day after Trump's infamous Will Be Wild tweet inviting his supporters to Washington, D.C. on January 6th, Sparks was posting about Matt Gaetz' plan to challenge the Electoral College votes based on nothing concrete, nothing real, just conspiracy theories, right? Now, he says, quote, drag these clowns out of office in December of 2020, according to evidence presented to the court. He wrote on Christmas Eve, how about we the people drag you out by your face, posting images of then House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer of New York. And it didn't stop there. Beginning of 2021, Sparks was using Parler, the now defunct Parler, to openly call for civil war. Quote, yes, we want a civil war, to be clear. That's January 1st, 2021. And then the next day, he shared a post from the right-wing website Western Journal that laid out a purported path to victory for Trump on January 6th and said he was, quote, willing to die for the cause. The votes were stolen. You will have time to fight for what you believe in, Sparks wrote on Facebook that day. As for me, I believe in the Constitution, so I'll die for it. Trump is my president. The next day, Sparks told a friend that those who were going to the Capitol planned to do violence. Quote, we're going to drag Congress out by their face if need be. We are in tyranny. So yes, daddy's going. What? I don't know. I'm just reading the post, okay? So, yeah, that's who this guy is. All right. Radicalized by Trump and right-wing media and conspiracy theories. And, oh, look at that. His life is now pretty well ruined. Okay. Judge Kelly, by the way, Judge Kelly, who was appointed by Donald Trump, responded to Sparks by saying that he believes that January 6th was a, quote, national disgrace, and told him that there was, quote, nothing patriotic about breaking into the Capitol. All true. In fact, he added, it snapped our previously unbroken record of the peaceful transition of power. I don't think you appreciate the full gravity of what happened that day. Well, yes, but the fact is he never will. This man is in the cult, okay? He's been radicalized to believe in things that aren't true and to do violence for it. The cognitive dissonance now is so much that he'll never be able to back off, not without having some sort of massive mental break. Look at everything that he has done and sacrificed for these beliefs, to believe in Trump and the election being stolen. Again, the first to break into the Capitol. He's not going to be able to bring himself to reality. Reality for him sucks. It really does. He'd have to admit that he has thrown away years of his life to nothing more than a con man, to the biggest con there is. And that's believing in Donald Trump and the things that he has said. And so understand that he is a cautionary tale, okay? What we're facing are people like this man, okay? In this election, this is not a normal election. We haven't had normal elections for some time now, okay? This is not a normal phenomenon, Trumpism. It's not just, oh, I'm loyal to the party. No, they're no longer loyal to the Republican Party. No, a lot of conservatives, the ones who are still left voting for Trump, like this guy, well, this guy is not going to be able to vote, obviously, because he's going to prison, which is the irony, right? But like people like him that believe in the conspiracy theories, they're not loyal to the Republican Party. They're not loyal to conservatism. They're loyal to Donald Trump. That's it. That's it at the end of the day. It's just loyalty to one man. It is a cult of personality. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.